There is no fucking life hack. The hack is do it and do it and do it and do it. I feel sorry for no one. I was the lowest form on earth, and I literally know what it is to be rock bottom and to build that up. It's a discipline, it's a regimen, it was a choice I made. And the choice I made was, what are you willing to sacrifice and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? And I was willing to give up everything to do that. Constantly thinking, constantly disciplined, never going off the path. Because when I wake up, I know the journey that it takes for me to find my greatness. So everything I do is a total focus on what I'm doing at that point in my life. It's a conqueror's mindset. People want to know, how are you able to just be so hard? Because I never turn the fucking thing off. Because once it turns off, I go right back to the David Goggins that is. And that's the guy that I'm constantly fighting every day. I'm doing what I do every day to become a human being. And so nothing is easy. Like running is running. It sucks. But you have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy you once were? No. So this is what it takes. Looks very ugly. There's no magic pill or a magic potion. No passion, no discipline, no motivation. It's every day of your life just doing. How do you grow it? I want you to learn that the only way you grow is how to look at yourself and say, okay, like I did, table longer than this. What the fuck I have to do to get somewhere? There was nothing good on there. Nothing. It's gonna fucking suck. Where's passion when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? Where is it? So how did this happen? I just fucking did. I just did. Whether you believe in God or not, I do. He put this lab rat, which is me, on this planet and said, let me fucking see what a beat up, abused kid who can barely learn, who has a twisted body, messed up genetics. Let me give him everything that pretty much disqualifies you from the military. And let's put him in this and see what comes out of it. It sucks to wake up every morning of your life and say, God, man, I'm not smart. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta study the same shit that I got one of the highest scores in the nation on and do it again. It's not just there. Because whenever I take these tests that are real hard, in the back of my brain, it's like, the good chance you're not gonna make it, Goggins. That real me back here every fucking time is saying, that ain't you, bro. That ain't you. And I have to outwork that voice. When you weren't given the gifts, the only thing you can do in life is stay hard. All you can do is outwork the man that God created, or woman, in you. There's no fucking passion. All these words, I hate that so many people fucking use these words now because it's watered. It's someone sitting in the room by themselves and they figure themselves out and say, God, this is gonna fucking suck. There's no, let me wake up and look at some shit. No, all those words are overused. They're bullshit. It's all bullshit. Just do. You're living. How do you wanna live? How do you wanna die? How do you wanna fucking be remembered? That's it. Human beings wanna show you the best side and they wanna hide the worst side. For me, I'm gonna teach you how to be vulnerable because that's the only way you fix yourself. You don't fix yourself by coming out here and me selling you some fucking books. Let me teach you the real life, how it really is. The reason why you're a loser and the reason why you're not fucking making it, I look in the fucking audience and these people sign up fucking every year to go to convention, thinking they're gonna learn something fucking different. No, you're lazy. You know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to do it. And what that looks like is unfun. You just wake up and say, oh my God, man, you're David Goggins. You break records, you do this, you do that. The barbaric life that I live, that you have to live, the almost obsession that you must have to be great, you can't put that shit in a fucking book, bro. You can't put it in a book. Can't. It has to be experienced. But I found something that most don't want to find. How can I speak to people and give them something from this crazy psychotic brain that I've developed? How can I give them that? So I sit down with Jennifer for years and write down perform without purpose, callous your mind, armor your mind, the cookie jar, the accountability mirror, shit that people can fucking use in their lives. No. I'm glad it helps you, but There's no fucking hack. Yeah, you may this and that and saunas and all this shit yeah, it's great. I didn't want to come on here and talk about no fucking passion and purpose and how to get the fuck out of bed, and how to hit a fucking alarm clock, and all this catchphrase bullshit. Happiness wasn't on the mirror at 16, around 300 pounds. It wasn't like, oh, I'm looking for happiness. All I really cared about was when I looked in that fucking mirror, I saw a piece of shit. I woke up like every human being does and goes, fuck, man, I'm a fucking piece of shit today. How the hell is this gonna work out for me? And you fight that. You don't override it. There's no override button. It's the conversation in your fucking, in your head. So how do you do that? We don't have enough of these conversations about the real conversation that every human being is having. And it's a choice. And that choice makes you misunderstood. It makes you crazy. I said, maybe at the end of this journey, there'll be something there for me. If not, I can read. If not, I'm 185 fucking pounds. I had all these people that I used to watch. Rocky was one, Barnes, Elias from Platoon, Jack from A Few Good Men. You know, he's on the stand going crazy. I saw a lot of these characters that I looked at and I was like, man, I ain't got none of that. But they were characters. After a while, I lived a life so disciplined that everybody that I once looked to, these fake characters, I built that as a man. And when I was younger, I had this image in my mind of what does a man look like to me? And I got all these people who were badasses, characters. And in my mind, I became that I once looked at all these guys, now I look at myself like, God, who the fuck can do that? I can't. But what it takes is a discipline that no one can ever even, they don't understand it. They don't understand, but everybody has the ability to do it, but they just don't want to. They want to keep asking questions and keep going to seminars. Most people are missing something because they don't know who they are. You'll never in my life hear me tell you I'm missing something. Everybody is. They're missing this feeling. I found it a long time ago. And I found it right there in that willpower thing. When you're nothing, and change yourself into something like me, you call it happiness, peace, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Most people are missing something because there's so much trapped in there. I don't even want to say potential. I think that's a word used out too much too. There's so much in you that God or wherever the hell you believe in, or if you're an atheist, in you, that you have not unlocked. That you walk around with this gorgeous wife or great husband and all this money, you're like, God, I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, because it's about 75% of you is still fucking in there, still chained up, because you just didn't want to find your willpower. Didn't want to find your soul, your will, your heart, your determination, your guts, your courage. You create your own self. And the greatness is right in you. Look at myself in the mirror and say, all right, motherfucker, you did it again today. You a bad boy. Because that shit sucks. It's you against you. You against you. That's it, period.